Hey, I thought it'd be fun today to look at what Infinite Warfare did better than Modern Warfare. I'm certain the comment section will be nice and civil during this discussion, but these are just a couple of things that I thought Infinity Ward did really well back with Infinite Warfare, and I would love to see these things come back for Modern Warfare. These are design decisions that I think are just objectively good, and they would do well in any shooter they're put in. So let's get started. Getting started with the most simple and the smallest thing on my list, because it's the little things that count. In Infinite Warfare, you can customize your head and your body separately. Customizing your character wasn't as advanced as it was in Advanced Warfare, but it was cool because I could pick my body and then pick my head. Sometimes the full armor set for a character wasn't my thing, but if I could swap out the helmet or the body, I could come up with a combination that is more aesthetically pleasing to me. Instead, in Modern Warfare, you buy or unlock a skin, and that is that skin. You can't change the hat, or the helmet, or the face gear, or the pants, or the shirt. It's less customization, and I think Infinite Warfare did that a bit better. Infinite Warfare's customization, still being simplistic, is better than Modern Warfare's, because I feel like they really want you to buy the full skin, and not make your own cool skins by combining this helmet with this outfit or however, what have you. I'm just saying, this Mara skin with a helmet, that's all I'm saying. Because we all have that big army GF fantasy, right? Right? The next thing I think Infinite Warfare did quite a bit better was double XP. Infinite Warfare had double XP tokens that you could activate whenever you wanted. I should say at the end of any match that you wanted to, so basically, it's 130% better than Modern Warfare's current system. Modern Warfare's current system starts counting down your double XP from the moment you activate it. So if it takes you a while to find a match, people keep leaving the lobby, doesn't matter. It's still counting down. If you're in a party of friends with an hour of double XP and your friend needs to get water and he gets sidetracked, like taking his dog outside or making himself a sandwich because he didn't realize he was hungry until he started going downstairs, I'm describing myself. You know, your time is ticking away while your dumbass friend is making a turkey cheese sandwich. And IW was like, hey, no, at the end of any match that you think needs double XP, you can activate double XP and you can just collect the tokens. So essentially, you could just activate double XP at the end of a good game. So during double XP, if you got a 50k XP match, you could then double that to 100k. The ability to go into your match summary and see how much XP you gained and then have the option to double it just at the cost of one token, it's just amazing. It's such a nice system because it really encourages you to have those really good matches that you want to use a token on instead of feeling stressed into playing really hard because your double XP is active. But here's the thing, some game modes and some matches and some maps and some teams, they just play differently. So if you have double XP going and you're fighting a really boring team for 10 minutes that aren't really pushing the objective, they're not really giving you a lot of kills, you know, it's a very slow game, then you're sort of wasting your double XP, and that sucks. I really wish I could activate double XP retroactively. I think that'd be very, very cool. There was something so satisfying in Infinite Warfare, seeing, oh, I got 20,000 XP that game. Good job, good for me. I'm gonna make that 40,000 XP. That was such a great feeling, and the fact that that's gone and is replaced with a stressful countdown timer that never stops even during loading screens is just abysmal. But does leveling up really matter in Modern Warfare? Because Infinite Warfare did another thing way better. That's right, I'm talking about prestige weapons again. I absolutely adore that I was able to get prestige weapons in Infinite Warfare. They were awesome. They were guns from Call of Duty's past. UMP, Intervention, Garand, ARX, and the SPAS 12 and the G18. I'm pretty sure that's all of them. You had the option to pick a classic weapon every other prestige. Now, ideally, from that point on, Call of Duty would have kept the prestige system and given you a weapon every prestige. But life sucks and I hate everyone. Knowing that my prestige grind is leading me to a weapon that's unique in that game is so rewarding feeling. It's so special, right? And the fact that they just didn't want to ever do anything else with that concept is so disappointing. If in Modern Warfare I could work towards a Thompson or an M1 Garand or an Intervention, you know, just some gun from Call of Duty's past, that would be so cool. And the fact that Modern Warfare is giving out guns for free, it's like, okay, so you're okay with me getting the gun for free through a grind in the battle pass or after the season's over doing a certain challenge, but there's no prestige system, and at the end of each season you get a variant of a weapon, which is just not as cool. Really just not as cool. After they added double XP tokens and the weapons that allow you to get more XP per kill, I'm just gonna say that Infinite Warfare did leveling up better, and the fact that at the end of your grind there was a weapon for you, that's even better. So yeah, Infinite Warfare just did prestiging better, but those weapons really sealed the deal. So what else did Infinite Warfare do really well? Well, daily login bonuses. What can I say? I am a sucker for any game that rewards me for logging in daily. Modern Warfare could offer double weapon XP, double tier progression, a tier skip, COD points, variants, stickers, calling cards, or outfits. And yet when you log in the game, you don't get anything. You don't even get that Black Ops 4 bullshit where it was like, oh, if you play a game, or if you win a game, or if you get a kill in Blackout or whatever, then you get a tier skip. No, it's nothing. I was gonna say it was something, but it's nothing. So the last big thing that I think Modern Warfare is really slipping on, that I think Infinite Warfare nailed, was post-launch weapons. Post-launch weapons in Infinite Warfare, while not all amazing, they were all unique. One of the worst ones they did was the first one they added, which was a machine pistol, which I never really saw anybody use. But after that, we had unique and interesting weapons, from the Venom X launcher to a 3-round burst SMG that had a built-in EMP launcher, an LMG with a smoke grenade drone, a sniper that could one-shot to every part of the body but didn't have any aim assist, a sniper that converted into a shotgun, and more. Infinite Warfare had very interesting weapons, lots of cool hybrid weapons, and although its sci-fi setting definitely allows for more of that than Modern Warfare's does, I still think Modern Warfare could do more unique things with the weapons they're adding into the game. For instance, I don't think anybody would complain if every weapon Infinity Ward added into Modern Warfare post-launch had a conversion kit. But in my opinion, the Grau, Ram, Holger, and SKS don't add anything to the game. In fact, they take away from other guns or do something slightly more niche than one of the other weapons. Like, in my opinion, the Ram is just a nice close-range M4, but the M4 is generally just a more versatile Ram. The SKS came in and just completely obliterated the EBR-14, the Holger is a worse Kilo, and the Grau is super similar to the Kilo in many ways, and I would rather use the Kilo in any situation. Even though I think the Kilo's main selling point is range, but that's what I'm saying. It's like, oh, you could pick the Grau or the Kilo depending on your playstyle, but both playstyles could use the weapon because both weapons are so similar. Boring, blah. But because of the Renetti's conversion kit, we now have a 3-round burst pistol. The Striker at least has a unique 2-round burst, and the VLK Rogue is a unique tiny shotgun, and the crossbow is unique in the fact that it's a fucking crossbow. So those do a pretty good job, but for the most part, Infinite Warfare nailed post-launch weapons. They just nailed it. Because of the futuristic setting, it was definitely easier for them because they could add stuff like the Venom X launcher, they could add a railgun, and that was cool, but Modern Warfare could still add cool things, like how about one of the LMGs could be a minigun that can only fire once it's mounted? That would be so interesting and fun, like a mount-only LMG. A Barrett 50 cal would actually fill in the niche of a high-caliber semi-auto sniper rifle, because currently we don't have one. Also, a fully automatic conversion kit for the X16, so we have a fully automatic handgun, would also be fantastic. But they could still do those types of things. They could have a lot of fun with the weapons in Modern Warfare, and I sort of hope they do. At the same time though, I don't want them to get silly. But regardless of whether or not futuristic or modern, Infinite Warfare just did post-launch weapons better. Because Infinite Warfare looked at their current weapon sandbox and went, okay, we don't need a clone of the NV4, we don't need a clone of this gun, we don't need a clone of that gun. They added things that were unique, that filled niches that weren't already filled. Sometimes better than others, but I think it was a really good design choice to be unique with those weapons. So yeah, prestige weapons, daily login bonuses, double XP tokens you can activate whenever you want, better character customization, and better post-launch weapons that filled niches that weren't already filled. I think it's pretty self-explanatory that those are good things. I sort of hope Infinity Ward taps into their own expertise and looks back at Infinite Warfare soon here and gets some ideas and gets some motivation and go, hey, we could do that but better, and then the post-launch for Modern Warfare would only get better from that motivation and from the understanding of what Infinite Warfare did better before it. I've been using the words better and before and infinite and modern and warfare. I've been using these words too much. I'm done talking. Let me know what you think. What are some things that Infinite Warfare did better in your opinion? And leave me some video ideas down in the comment section below because I'm too lazy to come up with my own, and I will see you when I see you. Goodbye.